6 years ago, I thought my marriage was solid. I was Jack Sullivan, owner of Sullivan Construction in Millfield, Massachusetts, and I never imagined the day my life would turn into a nightmare. Rebecca, my wife, called 911 one evening and accused me of kidnapping our son, Tommy. I was stunned. How could someone I loved so much try to destroy me? During the divorce, she humiliated me in court, claiming I was a poor husband and unfit father. My mother tried not to cry, and I wanted to shout the truth, but my lawyer whispered, "Let her talk. She's exposing herself." Custody went to her. The house went to her. I got weekends with Tommy and the burden of child support. I felt broken, but I promised myself I would rebuild my life. I started over. My company grew, my life improved, and I began dating again. Slowly, I regained dignity, but I never forgot how Rebecca had tried to ruin me. Then, last month at the Spring Festival, I saw her. Rebecca stood beside a man named Daniel, smiling as if nothing had happened. Tommy tugged my sleeve. "Dad, there's Mom." Rebecca approached, her smile condescending. "Jack, you look well." Daniel shook my hand awkwardly. "I've heard so much about you," I replied. "I hope nothing too bad." She immediately tried to discuss custody. "Jack, Tommy needs stability," she said. I stayed calm. "He has stability with me too," I answered, holding my son's hand. Weeks later, she filed for full custody again, claiming I was financially unstable and emotionally unpredictable. My lawyer warned me, "She's escalating, Jack. Be careful." Then came the police call. Someone claimed I had taken Tommy without permission. Luckily, my alibi was solid, but it showed how far Rebecca would go. I contacted my brother Mike, a detective, to look into Daniel. He found out Daniel had a history of failed businesses and fraud. He was manipulating Rebecca for money and power. Tommy and I recorded Daniel pressuring Rebecca into risky investments. His lies were clear, and our evidence grew stronger every day. I planned carefully. The next Spring Festival would be the perfect time to expose both Daniel and Rebecca's blind trust in him. Timing was everything. On festival day, I approached them at the dunking booth. "Interesting business model, Daniel," I said, showing my phone. I played the first recording. The crowd turned to watch. Next, I presented financial documents proving Daniel's companies were failing. The crowd gasped. Rebecca's eyes widened, realizing she had been deceived. Daniel lunged for the papers, but I stepped back. "Everyone, meet Daniel Carter," I announced. His lies were public now. I handed Rebecca the evidence and told her the truth. She broke down, realizing she had been blind to Daniel's manipulation, just as she had tried to destroy me years ago. Turning to Tommy, I said, "Let's get cotton candy, champ." He smiled. I explained to Rebecca that we would co-parent and avoid false accusations for Tommy's sake. Rebecca nodded, subdued. I promised not to ruin her life publicly, focusing instead on restoring balance and protecting my son. Watching Tommy play, I reflected on 6 years of pain. Revenge had served its purpose, but redemption for my son mattered most. As the festival ended, I knew justice had been quietly restored. Rebecca would rebuild her life. I would continue building mine, creating a safe, happy world for Tommy.